Suckers!
In 3, 2, 1. Broadcasting tape delayed from Oxford, Mississippi. Why we're in Oxford, JP? Because that's the latest town in ashes after Lane Kiffen has burned it all down and is headed for the promised land, the next state over.
If Lane Kiffen is coming to your town, only bad things can happen.
It starts out wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to talk about what happens afterwards in the next state over. He's done a pretty good tour of the southern states. As JP is going to talk about Lane Kiffen's past stops in America and what he left as. So that's today's show. So could you take it away, JP, and please emphasize Al Davis's opinion of Lane Kiffen?
Well, okay. So basically, we're gonna break it down. Like we came up with this whole discussion. Like, how in the hell does Lane Kiffen just keep moving up? He fails, he moves back up, just like that. How does he become the it guy all of a sudden every single time? It's unreal. So I'm gonna break down Lane Kiffen's career, and then you can decide for yourself. All right. He was the offensive coordinator for USC, 2005, 2006. I'm not going back any further than that. Okay.
Okay. His first big job was the offensive coordinator of USC.
Right.
That's when people learned, oh, this is the guy.
Right. That's when Pete Carroll was there.
Yeah.
USC was the hot thing. Like now nobody talks about USC because they're in the Big Ten with actual good teams.
Yeah.
But back then, USC was the good team.
Yeah.
So then he parlayed that success in college to his first head coaching job with the Oakland Raiders. Head coach.
Oakland Raiders.
Right.
He was he went from an offensive coordinator at a big time college to the head coach of a professional football team. That's a pretty good jump. It's
a good fit because remember Oakland never wanted to pay anybody, right?
Yeah.
So, he had never been a head coach in the NFL. He didn't demand that money.
Uh-huh.
So they thought they were going to get the next boy wonder and realized that he was a bag of beans, right? So his record with the Oakland Raiders was 5-15. And Al Davis could not wait.
5-15. So he made it into the second season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But basically, I could hear the comments by Al Davis in the offseason.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should have fired his ass in the offseason, but I'll give him one more chance. If he doesn't do what I want him to do early in the season, he's gone. Sure enough.
But Al Davis wanted control, and Lane Kiffen wasn't doing that.
No. So he gets fired there. So what does he do? He goes back to college.
Yeah.
Goes to the University of Tennessee, head coach, 2009, 7-6 record. 7-6.
One season.
Huh?
One season, 7-6 record.
So, 7-6 is nothing to, basically say, hey, I was great. I was 7-6. That's not really.
But then again, he took over somebody else's team.
Well, okay.
You can't say that was his team. He basically took a bunch of people that somebody else had drafted or recruited, I should say, and he coached them to a 7-6 record.
Right. But so he took that 7-6 record, parlayed that into going back to USC to become the head coach of his, at that time, dream job.
Yeah.
Right.
So he left Knoxville in the middle of the night, got on a jet plane, and said, "See y'all."
Hey, I was one game over 500. That's good enough for me. I'm
Good
out.
enough.
The
I got
USC
me.
was like, you know what? We love to see you with your barely over 500 self come to USC and play and be the head coach of our.
Okay, so all right, so as head coach with 2 teams, he has a losing record. Oakland
Yeah.
and Tennessee. He
Yeah,
has
if
a
you
losing
combine the
record.
records, it's definitely a losing record.
Losing
Right?
record. But now
Okay.
he's back
So
in
now he goes to
sunny
USC.
Southern California.
Right. Now, 2010 to 2013. Now, technically, for 3 years, he did have a winning record, 28, but he also had 15 losses. 15 losses in 3 seasons is not going to cut it at USC, right?
That's a lot. 15 losses in 3 seasons is a lot. I mean,
It's
that's
a lot.
five. In today's world, folks, if you lose 5 games, you're not even getting a good bowl.
Yeah. Yeah. So USC was like, we've had enough of him. He's got to go. They fired him.
He's fired.
So what happens the next year? Nick Saban's like, you know what? We're winning all the time in Alabama. We'll go ahead and make you the offensive coordinator. Get yourself together. You know we're gonna win. So Nick Saban throws him a bone. He's the offensive coordinator for Alabama. They win the national championship in 2015.
How many years was he in it with Alabama?
2014 and 2016.
So
then,
seasons.
okay. So then, you go from the, Alabama, the winningest program at the time, and he goes to Florida Atlantic.
Could you discuss the reason he was departed from Alabama?
Oh, because Nick Saban. So basically, what happened was after the second season, Lane Kiffen was being Lane Kiffen, and he literally was like, "Yeah, I need to put my resume out there, and get the job seekers out there to find me a job." And he was interviewing and doing all this other stuff and not preparing for the bowl game. And Nick Saban was like, "Are you still my offensive coordinator, or have you got hired somewhere else? What are you doing?" He was up in the air. So Nick Saban was like, "Okay, I'm gonna make this decision for you. You're fired. You're gone. I want you out of here." And
so wait, all right. So this is his fourth head coaching or fourth coaching job, we'll say.
Yeah.
Fourth coaching job. Not counting the USC. And he's been fired from 3 of them.
Yeah.
Quit one and fired from the other 3.
Left one of the premier programs in Tennessee.
Yeah.
After a year.
Rocky
Top.
Yep.
Like, I'm out. For his dream job.
For his dream job, in which he was fired from. All right, so Lane Kiffen is still failing upwards.
Yeah. But he's still getting the jobs. Right? It's like he's getting jobs like when people were getting jobs in COVID. You know, how much experience you got? I know how to park cars. Okay, you could be my new car salesman. That's exactly what it was like.
Yeah.
So, okay. So then he parlays that into Florida Atlantic. Probably the best job he could get because Saban kicked him to the curb. He probably would have got a better job if Saban would have gave him a little bit more time. Right?
Yeah.
So Florida Atlantic, 2017 and 2019. He did win Conference USA titles 2017 and 2019. And then he parlays that the Ole Miss 2020.
So I believe he signed a 10-year contract with Florida Atlantic. Then after 3 seasons, I'm like, I got to find a better job.
He was 26 and 13. Still not that great, right?
That's not that great.
It's not great.
He
won 2/3 of his games.
In what conference?
Conference USA.
Conference USA. That's not that good.
No. He won 2/3 of his games.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So then Ole Miss is like, you know what? We'll take a chance on you. So for the last 5 years, he's been the head coach at Ole Miss. And he did have a good record. 55, still had 19 losses. Right?
Yeah.
And just recently,
well, this year,
while they're preparing for the
Yeah.
for the college football playoffs,
Yeah.
which Ole Miss will be in. Lane Kiffin goes, you know what? I gotta go. I got my new
My dream
dream job.
job.
Yep, at LSU, and he left. How much is he making?
Well, we're going to
With
get into
LSU?
that. We're going to get into that in a second.
Okay.
So, all right. So, the season's still going on. Instead of saying, you know what, I'm going to LSU as soon as they fired whatever his name, Brian
Yeah.
Dennehy, whatever it was, I don't know.
Yeah. That was
Instead of
Brian
saying,
Kelly.
yeah, Brian Kelly. As soon as saying, you know what, I'm just going to go to LSU now, right in the middle of the season. No, I'm going to wait and wait and wait.
Right.
Nope. They're like, you can't coach Ole Miss in the playoffs and be the head coach of LSU.
Right. You know, so the only thing I don't have sympathy with Ole Miss for is
Yeah.
you know who he is
You
when you
know who he
hire him.
is. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like we've had this discussion. It's like when I was in college, and I was labeled as the good guy. Oh, he's such a nice guy.
He's
right?
a nice guy.
All my friends, there are a lot of my friends, the ones that are players, right? Literally, the women know that guy is a player too. But what do they think? You know what? I can change him.
We can change him. I can fix
change
this.
him. Once he gets with me, he won't want to be with anyone else. You knew he was a player.
He won't be running the streets anymore.
Changing. He ain't changing. And then you're shocked when he's not, when he hasn't changed, and you find out. Lane Kiffin has never acted in a manner that would make people go, you know what? That's my guy. I know he's committed to me. No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's committed to the next big deal.
That's right.
The next state over. We're going to talk about, I got some stats, information on the next big deal, the next state over.
All right.
I think literally right now, I believe LSU is the stupidest program in America.
Okay.
I really do. Listen to this. Lane Kiffin's contract with LSU is reportedly, don't know for sure, worth $91 million over 7 years. $91 million. That's $13 million a year, boys and girls. Drum roll, please, because here's the kicker. The Tigers, if they fire Lane Kiffin, I'm saying after 4 seasons, they will fire him.
You saying 4?
I'm saying 4. The end of 4 seasons, I'm saying they'll fire him. He'll get the remainder of his contract as a buyout. So it's a guarantee. I'm sorry, he'll get 80% of his contract as a buyout.
Good gracious.
Darn.
They still owe Brian Kelly a ton of money, right?
Brian Kelly, who they just paid last month $54 million to leave. We did a show on this a couple of weeks ago, folks.
Yeah.
Tune in. It's a great show. I think 55 people have watched it. It's great.
Yeah.
So anyway, Landry, the governor, not Tom Landry, this other guy named Landry, he's the governor. He went on, what's that guy's name? The guy's show. Anyway, this dude, I forget what the heck his name is. Anyway, and he was just railing about how the taxpayers are on the hook for this Brian Kelly's salary, that they got to pay him to leave. And he was just publicly frustrated that they had to do this and said, we are no longer going to give guaranteed contracts. Guess what happened? The superstar showed up and said, I want to come to your team because you are the greatest team in America and I want to be a part of it.
So he basically smoothed his way in. And then,
well, there was like a bidding war between Florida and LSU. Yeah. So,
So, so
I'm
basically,
telling
what
you.
you're telling me is the player came to LSU, talked nice to him,
That's right.
like, you know, you're the one I want to be with. You're the one. You're my one and only.
That's right.
All right, I'm
You,
committed to you. I'm committed to you, Lane. Yeah, all right.
these are the guys you knew in college that were running the streets at 2 a.m. But he's not going to do that to us.
No, that's right. He's not going to do that to us.
No.
We're LSU. Now,
Yeah.
I will say, if you want to have another analogy, LSU is like the woman that marries for money. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
as long as you can provide them what they want,
Yeah.
oh, we're good. I
Yeah.
could be your trophy, right? But
But
that's the
for
way
that kind of
LSU is.
but
You
that
know,
for that kind of money, you're expecting a lot.
that's right.
Can he
So
provide that a lot?
the moment that he does not produce,
Yeah.
just like, the moment that a
Brian
dude that's
Kelly.
rich loses his big time corporate job.
Yeah.
It's amazing how fast that marriage falls apart, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Lane Kiffen better beware. Because LSU, the moment that you're not winning, there's no sympathy for you. There's no
Yeah.
excuses.
Yeah.
Oh, Alabama's dominant now? Oh,
Yeah.
Georgia's been winning for the last 5-10 years? Oh, you're fired.
Yep. But he doesn't seem to care about it because he's getting a big check on his way out.
Yeah. And
And
you know what? And he'll get another job.
he'll probably end up coaching the New York Jets.
That's right.
So they're
That's
always
right.
looking for some has-been up there.
That's right. He'll find another job.
Oh yeah, yeah. He will leave Baton Rouge in ashes, just like he has all the other places he's been.
He'll pull out the pictures of important people and other organizations and be like, you know what? I would really like to work for you. What is that? Let's not talk about this. If you hire me, we won't have to talk about it. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Together, we will win. All right, folks. That's all I got.
Yeah. It must be nice, though.
Dude, it must be nice to get $1 million contracts just based on your potential. He has not won a championship. He barely has a winning record as a coach.
Right.
You know?
How do you stand on? Yeah, I won 2/3 of my games. You need to hire me at one of the best universities out there. How did they go chasing after him?
Yeah.
There are other coaches, guys. There are.
I don't. You wonder. Well, anyway, it's the hot prospect. It's this next thing. We know if we get this guy. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
They got him.
Even John Calipari would be like, "Yo, that guy's shady."
Well, at least John Calipari won a lot of his games. Yeah, he knows a little bit about shady, but hey, he won a lot.
He did win. Yeah, he did win. And he did stay in Kentucky a long time.
He was there for 22 years, I think, 23. Wow. No, I'm sorry, not 23. He got there in 2009, left in 24. Yeah, 14 years.
Pretty good.
15 years. Hey, what a deal. All right, folks. Well, that's all I got for today. You got anything left, JP?
Nah, I'm done.
All right. So anyway, remember, folks, the over-under here is 4. Lane stays there over 4. Lane stays there under 4. You're taking the under.
I'm going 5. I'm going to go 5.
All right. I'm saying the end of 4. Okay. Will he be fired during his fifth year there?
No, he's not getting through the fifth.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I get the access of the whole fifth year.
Yeah. All right. I'm saying he's going to depart in a terrible way at the end of the fourth season.
You said so. You're saying you see him saying, "All right, the writing's on the wall. I got to get out of here
Yeah.
before they fire him." Is that it?
Or he doesn't win enough games to make the playoff, and they're like, "You're gone." So it's my guess. All right. So when we write this down, it's going to be in the description, folks. Over under.
Yeah, the Vegas side should be what are you gonna bet for? LSU fires him or Lane Kiffin bounces for another job. That should be the betting odds. That
should be the prop bet.
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm.
All right, folks. Well, that's all we got for today. So remember, like and subscribe because we need a gazillion so we can follow Lane Kiffin around the country. All right. So long, everybody.
So long, everybody.